Okay, I'm here in the room that I do my Strange Happening videos, and I just wanted to point this out. I found this. I've had this journal for decades. We like going to Renaissance festivals, things like that. I found this journal, and even back then, this is like 20 years ago plus, that before videos, before YouTube, before all that, um, I wanted to pass along some of this craziness in my life to a relative in case they were born crazy like me. So even back then, I wanted to make sure that if somebody's born like me, at least they'd have something to refer to and know that somebody was like them at some point in their life. Because at this point, I'm still really alone. And so I had this journal. I'm a terrible journaler. I am horrible. I couldn't do a journal. It was terrible. So I tried. Here's some of the things I put in there. And I put these on video, so yeah, it's not anything unfamiliar to you guys if you see my Strange Happening videos. To cause electrical blackouts, to find someone in a crowd. And I see personal up there, and I use green ink and all that. It was just fun, but I'm a terrible journaler. Let's see, here's another page. Sorry about the camera movement. To call weather. When I talked about reality responding, yeah. And I'll read some of this out for you, just to let you know. Yeah, this is 20 years ago. Let's see. Critical to realize that the Earth is alive, including weather. Weather, used to call it seven thunders. That's what I call it. Works best to just talk to it, the current weather. Focus attention to the sky. This is just a friend. Talk to it like you would a friend. Also, give weather a few days, preferably a week, to react. This way, the natural order is maintained. Useful if planning an event, such as a picnic. You want to have nice weather for a picnic. So you can pre-plan that. And so you don't have to have weather react instantly and cause really damage. If you want snow for winter weather, anything like that, pre-plan it, but give it time to react is really important. Remember that even a clear sky is weather. And I forgot about this last line in here. I don't know if you can see this slide. Use this a lot to get out of outdoor baseball games during PE class during junior high school. This is junior high school. I'm 57 now. This is a long time ago I was doing this. And I've forgotten about this part. But, you know, the PE class, they say, oh, we're going to have a baseball game in 3 days, or next week we're going to have a baseball game. I talk to the sky and say, you know, I'd rather read a book. I really don't want to do a baseball game or anything like this. I had it rain a lot, and the baseball games were canceled during PE class during junior high school. A whole lot. Because I was into books. I wasn't into PE at all. Amazing I'm not any fatter than I am. Anyway, let me flip some pages here. And it kept going on like that to different things. Then I found this one. It's like, oh, look at this. This is fall of 2005, so it's not too long ago. And this is one I just read, the Gnostic Bible. Figured out what I am. I'm Gnostic. And that's when I knew I had information coming in from another source. I didn't know what it was. So I just call myself Gnostic. I know a little more now, but I still don't know anything. In that line, still have to work on who I am. I understood everything in there. I'd seen everything in there. I forgot I read the whole thing. I guess it's just incorporated into being. I'd forgotten I'd read it. It was crazy. I'd seen God has described me as the unknowable perfect light. I mentioned that in the Hoka about seeing the source. And unbelievable, the book is me. At least now I know what I am. Now if I can just remember who I am. And this is the very last line I wrote for this entire journal. There's nothing in here. But I talked about different things in here that Beltane Festival I went to for our anniversary. Somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. I mentioned that I met that guy that was a little like me. I think that was on researching others like me. I talked about this Beltane Festival I went to. Apparently it was in 2004. And I wrote some little notes from that. This is an old journal I had. So I think what I'm going to do, since it's mostly still just blank, all blank pages, I'm a terrible journaler. So that's why I'm doing these videos now. Was originally for a family member. Remember at the beginning of all my Strange Happenings? I was trying to do that in journal form 20 years ago. And as you see, I didn't get very far. I'm a terrible journaler. It just wasn't my thing. But at least for the videos, it's like talking to a friend. so it makes it easier. But I think what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to do some of my doodling, which on that light language videos, these word characters. I think I'll just sit here and just enjoy some doodling and just do some pages of that just for fun, and maybe show you later. Okay, just sitting here in the recliner with my little book. Thought I'd do a little of that doodling and just actually show you that, I'm having my tea. Got my tea right here in my nice recliner. It's freezing outside. Bridge just closed down from icing and stuff like that, so it's not much to do. But this is what I do sometimes when the ink pen will write. God, when the ink pen will write. So you see, it's not slow that I do this. I just start writing, and this is my doodling. So that's my form of doodling like that. Just things like that. And so this would be one page, just the one page of finished doodling. I find this relaxing. Sitting here drinking my hot tea, nowhere to go. So this is my form of doodling. I just like it. I find it relaxing. Glad I found my little journal. And this would be page 2. I just find this relaxing.